Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a get ready with me, and typically I would pair these with kind of chatty and like true crime or something like that, but today I really just wanted to talk about the new products in this video that I'm using. And I done this beautiful green look, and I have a few things to say about some of the products that some of you may be interested in. Maybe you've been looking at them, maybe you were looking for some reviews or a little bit of insight. So let's jump right in. And I did my brows off camera. This is just the e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil that they sell at Walmart for a couple bucks. Now, however, I did those off camera because literally I just filled them in. But this is the e.l.f. Covers Everything concealer I found at the Dollar Tree. And it looks a little dark. It's in light. And I was curious to see if it would work cleaning up the brow area. And honestly, it did. And I think that it looks pretty nice. Close to the Rimmel one that I use. So I'm pleased with how that worked. It stayed all day and I like it. And I already primed my eyes with the WetnWild eyeshadow primer, so that's what I was showing there. And I have the Profusion New Moon Rising eyeshadow palette. I found this at Walgreens for $10. And it's such a beautiful color story. And I'm going to be taking this beautiful, obnoxious, bright green shade. And I'm going to windshield wiper that in the crease, and I'm just going to build this up. And typically Profusion eyeshadows are fantastic. They work nicely, they blend out easily, they're super pigmented. Same with this palette. Nothing's different. So I'm going to be taking a mixture of that shimmery emerald shade with that brown shade that has the green undertones in it. And this is shimmery, but I'm still going to use this in my outer corner and inner corner to form a halo eye. So just taking a pencil brush and really working that into the outer corner, and you'll see me take that in the inner corner as well, like I said. And I'm going to leave the center rim blank, so you're just going to see that crease shade in the center of the, or in the crease, and the center of the lid will be blank because this is a halo eye. I'm going to blend a little bit, and I'm going to be taking the NYX Pigment Primer, and this is just going to help that shimmery shade that I'm going to use next stick to the center of the lid. And you don't need this step. You could wet your brush, you could do other things, use it just regular, but I just wanted to. And I'm taking another obnoxious bright lime green shade. Probably one of my favorite shades in this palette as well. It's very stunning. And I'm just going to use my finger to place that in the center of the lid. And I always talk about greens like this, like saying they're obnoxious and it's just really bright and stuff, because I know that my mom watches my videos and she always would be like, pretty much, what is with you in these obnoxious green shades? And it just always drove her crazy. I love you, Mom. And I know you're watching. So that palette, very nice. I'm taking the Away Studio Pressed Powder in Porcelain as my brow bone highlight, and I'm using that to bring down the edges basically and highlight. And this is a NYX Marshmallow Primer, so I'm just going to quickly prime my face. And the stuff that I've used before and stuff I really like sped up, you know, because that's not the stuff I really wanted to focus on. But this is new to me, the LaColors Matte Foundation. This came from the Dollar Tree. I got it in Porcelain. I know already it's going to be too light for my skin. It's in like a lip glossy kind of looking tube with that plastic tipped applicator, and it looks good enough on the hand. And even though this literally looks like I'm putting some Halloween paint on, but even though it's super light, you'll see in the end made it work like after bronzing and all that stuff. So I wasn't really worried about that. But applying this, it's kind of patchy, it doesn't blend well, and it kind of looks cakey on the skin by itself. And as I did try to build it up, the sponge would bring the product back off of the face. It really didn't give me a white cast either, but I'm just not feeling it, even though this was very, like, look how weird that looks on my nose and stuff. It was like grabby in some areas, and I just didn't like it. And I did not blend it down my neck, only because it's so light that I didn't. I didn't build it up too much because, like I said, once I started to build it up, it was terrible. So this is the Ultimate Coverage Concealer from LaColors I picked up at Five Below recently. And this is a very thick formula. You have to work kind of fast because it does dry kind of quickly, and I've learned that you'll do one eye at a time, or the other eye will be drying while you're doing the other eye. So I really am loving the coverage of this concealer. I think it saved the face foundation area. This is the Revlon Candid powder, and I want to tell you, like, I'm really enjoying this powder as well. Very super finely milled, and it's very lightweight. It doesn't make you look cakey. It doesn't grab onto certain spots. At least this is my first experience with this, and I think it did a really good job at setting my makeup. And it was just a translucent one, so it didn't really give me any additional shade or color to my skin. It just set my makeup in place, and I love how it actually looked. I think it looked amazing. It also helped to save the foundation fiasco. I did not like that foundation at all. I won't be using it again. Now this is from W7, and it's their Brilliance Bronze palette, and I've used this in a video before, and it's just a matte bronze contour shade. And I'm going to do my chin, a little bit on my nose, under the lips to give me more of a pouty lip, the forehead, and the cheekbones. And I'm going to blend out all the powder products on my face with a buffer brush so I can get more of an airbrush look to my makeup. And you'll see me do this with any kind of powder products I put on my face. And this is Tarte Paaarty blush. And these blushes are amazing. I want to own more. So I just apply a little bit of blush. I do go in with a little bit of a heavy hand, but I will blend it out. And I do put a little bit on the tip of my nose. So blending more powder products out. But I promise you guys, if you do this every time you put a powder product on, it literally, your makeup, your face makeup looks so blended out, buffed, and airbrushed. It's beautiful. It gives you a beautiful finish. Now taking in that same bronze palette, there's some highlighters, and I'm going to be taking the lightest champagne kind of highlighter from that palette, and I literally overboard it with this highlighter. I do the cheeks, the forehead, the nose, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, the cupid's bow, and underneath on my lip on the chin area. And I go over it a couple times, and look how beautiful this highlight is. And this is before it's blended out, but it's still very beautiful after I blend it out, which I did not end up pressing the record button. And this eyeliner is from Milani, and I picked this up at the Dollar Tree for $1. And it's in Safari, and it's absolutely stunning. Now, I left this Felon here because I thought this blue would look absolutely beautiful with this look, and I do like it. I wasn't in love with it, so I redid my under eyes off camera, and then I'm taking the first shade we used in the crease on my lower lash line, and I'm just taking that emerald shimmery green shade on the lower lash line as well. This eyeliner is from Santee, and it's a gel eyeliner, and I believe it's in lime green or just green. And you can find that on Shop Mascara. This is a $2 gel eyeliner from Dollar General. It's LaColors gel eyeliner in Midnight Black. Fantastic. And this is a Covergirl eyeliner when they had the Katy Perry line out in Whisp-purrr. It's just a shimmery white, so anything will do. And the Revlon Galaxy Dream palette. And I'm using this white duochrome. I'm going to use it in the inner corner. And it has a green undertone to it. So it's white with the green duochrome. I'm doing a couple coats of the Essence mascara there, and very fantastic. And look how beautiful that Milani eyeliner is in Safari. It's a dark green. I didn't own any dark green liners like that. Very beautiful. Now from LaColors, I'm using one of their new Velvet lip shades in Teddy, and this is way more orange than I expected it to be, but I am loving this shade. It's absolutely beautiful. The only thing I can say is I don't really like how it felt on the lips. It was okay at first, but then it began to become a little bit sticky, like those matte pout lip glosses, I believe they're called. And while the pigment is there, they're absolutely stunning and beautiful. It depends on how much you want to handle that kind of stickiness on your lips. So I don't know if I'll be purchasing any more of these. But regardless of any of that, I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of insight on the new products. I thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box for additional links as well as a product list. And stay tuned for more videos like these, as well as more videos using that Profusion eyeshadow palette.